Damsgaard. Possession lost by Everton. Idrissa Gueye. Henderson. Nathan Collins. And possession given up by Henderson. Opportunity. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, it's on! That is tackling of the highest order. O'Brien. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Ouattara. Mikael Damsgaard. Good patience. Ouattara. Henderson has it. Now with Dewsbury Hall. Garner. Everton moving the ball forward with purpose. Jack Grealish. James Garner. Idrissa Gueye. Well read to ease the pressure. Shade. And on the ball, Keane. O'Brien. Keane. It's with Mikolenko. James Garner.
Everton have been dictating the tempo for the past 15 minutes or so. You just get the feeling a goal will come soon with all of the pressure they're putting on them, the amount of chances that's created, but it's about making sure you finish them off.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Ouattara, letting the play flow. Decent idea. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And teammates around him. Good weight on that pass. Mikael Damsgaard. He could pick out a teammate. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Henderson. Ball retention so important. Everton with the ball again. Garner. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence.
Yeah, it's lovely to see this, isn't it?
Jack Grealish. Mikael Damsgaard. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. Vitaly Mikolenko. Targets available, cross comes in. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. Schade. Mikael Damsgaard. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Options in the centre. That's a good-looking pass. Can he put them in front? Well, how has he kept that out?
Well, that was all about split-second reactions, and he showed us just how sharp he is. That's a great stop.
He's driven in the corner. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Garner. O'Brien. On to Tarkowski. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And he's through here. Perhaps now. And firing it just wide.
Yeah, the keeper was in a good position. Probably would have stopped that anyway. Not a bad effort, though.
Might be onto something. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Outdoing his opponent. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening.
Yeah, they're keeping it so well, aren't they?
Opportunity! Well, what a stop that was.
I'm sure it's only going to be a matter of time before they take the lead. We're seeing some really good attacking play from them. Just need the finish now.
Lewis Potter. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Now he must favour the cross. This for the lead. Oh, might be. And might well have been the first goal of this contest.
Great chance to take the lead. He'll be really annoyed with himself not to put that one away.
Idrissa Gueye. And Everton pushing forward with options available. And let's give credit to the defending. Keane Lewis Potter. Sepp van den Berg. Lewis Potter. That's a good-looking ball. A chance to whip it in. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Oh, big moment! Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Read the situation well. Really good challenge. Times the tackle perfectly.
James Tarkowski. And on the ball, Keane. Idrissa Gueye. Moving the ball nicely. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. Well, the threat could be there. In the right place to cut out the pass. Keane Lewis-Potter. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Excellent defending. Tarkowski. Now with Dewsbury-Hall. And snuffing out the danger. Kevin Schade. Henderson has it. Maybe dangerous here. And Grealish. Keane. Vitaly Mikolenko. Here's Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Well, that attack collapsed completely. And the ball in behind the defenders. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Dewsbury-Hall. Now, options are plenty. Grealish. And now Gueye. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Trying to tee it up. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead?
Yeah, they're just waiting for the right pass, aren't they?
Interesting pass. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Barry. O'Brien. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
Yeah, he's not been involved enough for me, not seen enough for the ball. I think if they're to kick on in the second half, it's key that they get the ball into his feet just that little bit quicker.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. This looks interesting. Collins. Decent looking pass. Can they carve out a chance? Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Keane. Mikolenko. On to Tarkowski. And on the ball, Keane. James Garner. And Grealish. Intelligent defending. Idrissa Gueye. And on the ball, Keane. James Garner. James Tarkowski. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? But then the one that goes astray. Well, they could break at pace. Henderson. Ouattara. Mikael Damsgaard. Nice looking move this. Henderson has it. A chance to whip it in. And played the pass well.
Oh, great awareness there. That's top-level vision.
Can they forge ahead? And that is defending of the highest order. Dewsbury Hall. And now Gay. O'Brien. James Tarkowski. Not showing good defensive judgment. Garner. Will it happen for them? James Garner. Composed and patient passing. And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Ouattara. Damsgaard. Intelligent ball. Jordan Henderson has lost possession. Tarkowski. O'Brien. Vitaly Mykolenko. O'Brien. And the keeper with the ball. Vitaly Mykolenko. Mykolenko. And he's given us away. Ouattara. Holding on to it. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. And sloppy in possession from Brentford. Henderson. Keane Lewis Potter. Henderson has it. Mikael Damsgaard. Nathan Collins. This is looking good. What to like about that pass? Well, let's see about the cross. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And possibilities here. And a clever piece of defending. Sepp van den Berg. Henderson has it. Mikael Damsgaard. Schade. Damsgaard. And can they make one of these passes count? Mikael Damsgaard. Ouattara. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. How about the cross? Danger building. Idrissa Gueye. On to Dewsbury Hall. And now Gueye. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. O'Brien. On to Dewsbury Hall. Good-looking move. A very timely interception. Could catch them on the break. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Oh, nice ball. Damsgaard. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Mikael Damsgaard. Nathan Collins. Lewis Potter. Shade. On the offensive. Decent looking pass. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. And support available. Nathan Collins. Oh, that's a fine pass. Damsgaard. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Garner. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Idrissa Gueye. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Ouattara. Keane Lewis Potter. Kevin Shade. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And he's in an offside position. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. Here it is now, a substitution. Showing a great defensive instinct.
Yeah, anticipated well there. He was onto that in a flash.
Idrissa Gueye. It's with Mykolenko. Keane. And now Gueye. Mykolenko. And on the ball, Keane. O'Brien. James Garner. And now Gueye. Strong possession play. Plenty of options. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Collins. On the ball, Jensen. Nathan Collins. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Henderson. Nicely played. Keane. Here's Tarkowski. And on the ball, Keane. 20 minutes remaining. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Garner. And they keep it moving. But timely defending when it mattered. Onyeka. Mikael Damsgaard. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Damsgaard. And he read it well. James Garner. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Mikolenko. Garner. On to Dewsbury Hall. Keane. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But they took care of the situation defensively. Damsgaard. Released it nicely. Well, nicely cut out. Keane. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Grealish. Excellent defending. Collins. Nathan Collins. Kevin Schade. Frank Onyeka. Henderson has it. Jensen. And he read it well defensively. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. O'Brien. Idrissa Gueye. It's with Mikolenko. What can they do from here? Jack Grealish. And Everton regaining possession. Good strong play on the ball. Jensen. Henderson has it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Promising position, this. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. O'Brien. Tarkowski. Oh, read it really well. Beto. Frank Onyeka. Henderson has it. Damsgaard. The emphasis very much on attack. Went in strongly, decisively.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's certainly cranked up a notch or two over the last 5 minutes or so. And you just think they're going to get one more big chance before the final whistle.
Henderson. On the ball, Jensen. Nathan Collins. Henderson has it. Onyeka. This looks interesting. Well, Brentford unable to hang on to the ball. Beto. Oh, great vision. Can he put it away? Idrissa Gueye. It's with Mikolenko. Keane. Still pushing for a winner. Beto. Will it happen for them? Determined not to give it away. And possession given away. Jensen. Mikael Damsgaard. Sepp van den Berg. Frank Onyeka. Nathan Collins. Onyeka. Keane Lewis Potter. Henderson has it. Frank Onyeka. Jensen. Collins. Sepp van den Berg. Keane Lewis Potter. Van den Berg. Lewis Potter. Nathan Collins. Sepp van den Berg. Showing good situational awareness. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. That's a good-looking ball. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Van den Berg. Nathan Collins. Keane Lewis Potter. Collins. Henderson has it. Lewis Potter. Nathan Collins. And good anticipation. Beto. If they can finish here, that might be that. Good weight on that pass. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. Shade. Van den Berg. Bit wasteful from Everton. Keane Lewis Potter. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Lewis Potter. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And snuffing out the danger. Idrissa Gueye. And on the ball, Keane. Tension building, still level. Shade. And there's the referee's whistle, still all square.